Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Matt Marlone. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tein Basis Z suspension, or Coilovers. We're going to be talking about the pros and cons, and would I recommend it or not. I have the Tein Basis Coilovers on this Acura RSX Type S. This shouldn't apply to just the Acura RSX. This should apply to any other car that you can get the Tein Coilovers with. So just because I'm driving an Acura doesn't mean that it's not going to apply to any other cars that you buy the Tein Coilovers for. Now, before we get started with this video, I just like to say Tein did not pay me to do this. I'm doing this video on behalf of my personal experience with Tein and their product. And if you don't know, my name is Matt Marlone. Here I do vlogs, toge. But anyways, on with the video. So first we're going to be talking about the pros. The reason we're starting with the pros is because there's not that many pros. First pro will be the price. Yes, these are relatively cheap. It won't cost you more than, I say, like $700-800 at the most for certain cars. Yo, look at that Lamborghini. But anyways, yeah, they're not going to cost you more than $700 or $800 at the most. And these I got for $500. The reason why I got them was because my shocks are blown, and they were cheaper than just replacing the shocks. And I was going to drop the car anyway sooner or later, so I just went with the Tein Coilovers. That's what I could afford at the time. So yeah, that's the first pro. They're affordable. Second pro, they're very comfortable. It's a very comfortable ride. Reason being because the spring rate on these is pretty soft. I forget what the spring rate is. I'll probably show it right here on the screen if I can find it. But yes, these Coilovers are pretty soft. That doesn't mean you can, like, monster truck every bump you see. You're still gonna have to slow down, but it's way better than any other cheap Coilovers that you buy. Whereas if you hit a bump or something, you feel it throughout the whole car and it hurts you. These are much softer. These are much more comfortable going through a bump. That's pretty much all the pros there is to these Coilovers. Oh, and the color. I like the color green. That's another pro. So yeah, they look cool. For example, I was getting my alignment done. This guy at NTB was like, "Those are pretty nice struts you got there. It's a really nice color on them." I was like, "Yeah, man, they're trash." Moving on to the cons. First con is you cannot go that low on these. If you try to slam your car on these Coilovers, you're not gonna have a good time. I promise you that. If you're trying to slam your car, don't buy these. The reason being, on some cars they don't go that low, and when you do, you're gonna have a really bad ride. It's gonna feel like you're on blown shocks. How do I know this? I had a ride with this slam a couple days. It was a long story too, but that's long story short. I had a ride with them like that a couple days, and it did not feel good. You would expect the road to be smooth. If you slam your car on these, this is what your car's gonna be doing all over the road. Surprisingly, these are still in good condition, so I guess that's another pro. They're durable. The comfortable drop you can do is probably maybe an inch or two at the most. If you go more than that, it's not a good time, man. Just don't do it. Look into something else, maybe some form and functions or something. What was the name of those? Function and forms. Another con is you have to use your stock top hats with these. They do it so they can be affordable, but that can be a really bad time because if you use your stock top hats, you have a high chance of having coil binding issues. I did with mine. One side was binding on the top hat, the other side was binding on the locking collar. And the locking collars come with washers. Obviously they're not the best because I was having binding issues. So what I did, I made my own homemade washers, slapped them on there, and now they're doing pretty good, more or less good. Popping on this side is really loud, but took care of that completely. Another con is there's no dampening adjustment, no caster camera adjustment. That could be an issue if you're trying to get your alignment on point. Another con with these are springs are really soft. So if you're trying to track with these are not a good idea to buy unless you buy Street Advance or Super Street or whatever they're called. Do not get Street Basis Z or Street Basics, whatever you want to call them. These are not the ones to buy to go to the track with. I mean, you can, but if you're that extreme racer or whatever, it's probably not a good idea. And another con. This is not a con. This is just pretty much a problem that these have. These are manufactured in China. They don't come properly put together. When I bought mine, the locking collars are all backwards, so we had to take them off and put them on the right way so they could like lock properly and not have the Coilovers adjust themselves. Also, one of the locking collars were seized together. We cannot take them off. I was at a shop and they were doing all they could to take them off, so I had to like flip it around, and I'll show you a clip of what it looks like. Right, guys, so just in the video, this is the locking collar that did not want to unlock. They were stuck together. We were hitting it as much as we could with anything we had. Tein did not even want to send me a new set of these. I had to buy the sleeve, I had to buy the both locking collars, and the washer. I think it came out to like 30 bucks or something like that. These are homemade washers that I made. It fixed my coil binding issue. And also, this is to the lowest setting. As you can see, the spring will sit up here, but since it was stuck, I had to drive it like this with the coil sitting on this one. And you see the coil was grinding right on the edge here, and yeah, it was scary. But anyways, that is my review on these coilovers. Would I recommend these? For a guy that's trying to track, I wouldn't recommend these, not at all. But if you're just a guy on a budget, you know, just trying to go low, trying to have a comfortable ride, trying to look cool with your friends, no, do not get these. These are trash, do not get them, I swear. I should have got Megan's or something. I should have saved my money and bought some other brand. I swear to God, I think eBay would have been better than this. Actually, no, I don't. My friend has eBay, but they don't really do too good. Am I happy with my buy? I like the ride. I like the comfortable ride or whatever. Would I recommend these? No. That is my final answer. I will not recommend these to anybody. You will not be happy with your buy. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Remember to like and subscribe. On my next video, I'm probably going to be reviewing BC coilovers, and I'm going to be telling you why I will not recommend BC. So if you want to stick around for that, subscribe, like this video, and see you guys on the next one.